Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, Nara, Mara, and Orin explored the port city of Havel here and also Keeleon Castle to the south. They explored them all during the day, so we're going to use the Lamp of Darkness to turn it into night and see if we can get some different information from the people here. We know Havel's going to change a little bit because they had that eatery that wasn't open during the day. So, let's head up to that eatery right now. And it's bustling with activity. Really, you're on a journey of revenge, and the object of your revenge is named Balzack? The name of Keeleon's new king is also, I think, Balzack. It's hard to keep up with all the orders. Welcome, eat and sing, have a good time. Here, Princess on the Tournament in Endor. Yeah, Princess Alina, Chapter 2. I'm happy, yes, happy. That's that guy who was, there's Joy, I'm happy, let's dance. That guy is the guy who was kinda, he said he was at the inn. And he was like, I fell in love with a girl named Joy. So, now we can, head here to the jail. Nothing really changed here except for that one guy is, sleeping now. He was the guy who, caused a loud explosion outside the council's room. Giving us the idea of what we need to do to find the king's secret room. You can't get boarding passes anymore. Only those who obtained them in the former king's time have them. The next ship may be the last one to leave this town. If you stayed out in that dungeon a little bit, you saw the guard actually starts patrolling and checking up on the prisoners, so that's a pretty neat little thing there. And here we have guards. Ships don't leave at night, come back during the day, but they're not leaving during the day either. Because that guy said no one has boarding passes. Alright, let's, we saw a lady on the dock when we talked with that guard. The old man who was at the thing, now he's sleeping. And what's the lady say? My grandpa's here again. Endor must be on his mind, must be dear to him. He can't see Endor from here. Everything's pointing back to Endor. We'll be going there. That's kind of like a big hub city in the next chapter. We got some new people here at the inn. That guy's sleeping. This lady down here, she's awake though. We're gonna learn about her and her little brother there. Father, it's me, Pippin. Our father used to work in this country's mine. We came here to see him, but he died before our arrival. What should I tell my little brother, Pippin? We're gonna go to the mine at Aktemto a little bit later on. That's where we're going to find the gunpowder. But first we're going to head down to Keeleon Castle. And we're going to fight a whole bunch of new enemies. There's quite a few in this area here, so including these Mage Manjas enemies here. They can cast the Ice Bolt spell, so they can be pretty dangerous. Even though we've updated all our equipment between episodes, I gained some levels. I managed to get everybody basically their end chapter equipment. Nara has the Morning Star, half plate armor, scale shield, and the feather hat. Mara has the feather hat, the fur coat, and the poison needle. She might be able to one-shot a few enemies, like the poison needle used to work in Dragon Quest 3. Let's head into the castle. Guards ain't out. We can break the locks anyway. Head over here to see these guards first in the jail. Where's the king's chamber? I don't know. They say the new king is always in the secret chamber. And the new king may be our sworn enemy, Balzack. That guy's still sleeping. I wonder what that guy's in jail for. This is the great Keeleon Castle. We're headed through the side door here. And we can talk with the chancellor. Assuming he's up. And he is. I'm the council. This is my room. Leave now, I'll put you in jail. See that little alleyway between his room and the outside? That's where we'll end up setting off the explosive to scare him. This guy who heard some noise downstairs, probably where the secret king's secret chamber is. But even if we know where it's at, there might be a secret passageway to get into it. Secret switch or something to open it up. That guy doesn't tell us anything new. And speaking of not anything new, that couple that was running around in here, they're still up to their shenanigans out here. The girl now is she's just standing still and needs to ring around the rosy around her. And nobody over there. We got some new people though in the center here. Though this castle's haughty, he's a coward. Try making a big noise by his room, he'll flee to the king's secret chamber. Indulging in ultimate luxury is allowed here. I'm so happy! And that old man, he gets up occasionally and goes back to bed. The old man next to me talks in his sleep. I can't sleep. Can we talk with him? Mama, bring more girls. In order to complete the secret evolution, the essence of girls' youth is needed. That's why Mumbara, the king, was calling for young women to head to the castle here. Apparently he needs their essence to evolve. Apparently the secret evolution is something that Edgar, Nara's father, and Orin's master discovered. And that'll all tie in. We'll learn more about that in this chapter, and it ties into chapter 5, the final chapter. So I want to fight around here for a little bit, around these areas, this mountain area here. There's a kind of a rare enemy. It's only around this area and on the beach to the far left, where the cave of West of Keeves is. So just gonna wander around, hopefully to find this monster. And he's a pretty weak monster. We could have found him back in chapter 2. But we didn't run into him there, and I didn't feel like farming him in chapter 2 because I knew I'd have a chance to farm in chapter 4 here. So, he appears during the day and the night, doesn't really matter. All these monsters are like that here. So here they are, the Minon. So, as you see, they don't give a lot of experience, they're pretty weak, they fall to one hit. But we just wanted to clear up our bestiary, so... Oh, and they had a treasure chest, so we get a Wing of the Wyvern. The best monster to drop treasure around here is those mage monjos. They can drop a magic potion. That's how I got a magic potion in Nara's inventory. Another new enemy. Speaking of, we just talked about those mage monjas. We have the Lick enemy here. Nothing too special about them. I think they can call for reinforcements. There they are. The troglodytes, the palace swamps that we ran into in chapter 2. You can also run into them to the south here too, so yeah, a lot of the chapter 2 enemies are once again here. But then again, our party represents chapter 2 almost. Orin being Alina, Nara being Christo, and Mara being the Bray. So, around the castle there's also another enemy that's not going to be in the domain to the left. This guy right here, the Infernus Beetle. He probably casts Infernus. I don't know. He doesn't last too long to find out. So, yeah, with all our new equipment, we can one-shot him, so... Here we go. And now we're going to head over to the west. There is a Shrine of Prophecy here. It's going to give us a little bit of insight into the future. And this is the House of Prophecy. The man you seek revenge upon is protected by a tremendous evil force. Worry not. I see you are protected by radiant lights. They are small and frail now, but more lights will join them and they'll fuse into one powerful force. Be patient. When you've sunk into the depths of despair, that's when your journey has begun. And obviously those other points of light are the other heroes that we've been kind of journeying with in the previous chapters. So Ragnar, Alina, Christo, Bray, Talune. Here's some Zapper Sabers. Mara there you see got a few new spells. Fireball hits all enemies in a group, and Bang hits every enemy on the field. Doesn't matter if they're in a group or not. So... And now it has a group all hit the Infernus spell. Which is like white magic wind. She'll gain all the wind magic. That's how she deals damage to enemies. And Christo gets the instant defeat spells. Here's because, speaking of fireballs, these guys also can cast the fireball spell, but they can only cast it once in battle, then they run out of MP. Fireball hits every single one of our characters, so it can be pretty deadly. You don't have any, toward the end of the game you start getting more equipment that, has resistances to spells and breath attacks. You don't have that right now, so we'll be taking full-on damage from spells like the fireball or the ice bolt that those mage monsters cast. To the northwest is the, Aktemto, the mines. Got a were-tiger here. They have that, growl, and it can scare your characters. If your character's scared, they basically lose that turn. In the next game, we'll get an animal companion who can use that ability. So, but we won't be playing that until next year, after a while. But around this time next year, the way the schedule is set. Yeah, we got some slimes here. Now, these are slime pluses. You can tell they're different than regular slimes because we're going to hit one and it's not going to die. It's going to have, because it has 40 hit points. Usually they appear in large groups, but sometimes regular slimes can appear in large groups too, so... usually I just, if I run into a group of slimes around this area, I usually just have Nara and Mara do nothing. Nara just uses like an item that doesn't do anything in battle, and Mara will parry. Because once you get enough slimes on the screen, they fuse into the king slime. These guys are susceptible to sap. That's probably the only spell you want to cast on them, because they can cast the fence spell on themselves, which will reflect your magic spells back on yourself. So an attacking spell would end up hurting you. Sap, of course, will lower your defense, but, whatchamacallit, it won't necessarily deal as much damage as if, say a fireball or a blaze spell got reflected back. So, I believe they're dangerous. They're casting the bang spell, but you tend to outspeed the guy there. So there's a few more enemies on the outside here. Some of these enemies you can encounter inside the mine, like the were-tiger and the mad clown. But there's a few that are outside the town here that we won't be able to meet in the mine. So might as well get as many as we can right now. And here we have the Visitor. Like the other mice-type enemies, they can summon additional help to help them out. They tend to be kind of agile too, so they can tend to avoid attacks. And the Zappers able to can paralyze people. But otherwise, not too much special about a lot of these enemies. So you just got a few more to take care of here. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's day or night. Walking in the forest, you probably should walk in the mountains up there to get the faster encounter rates. But forests are the next highest after the mountains. I think it's mountains and deserts are tied, and then forests and swamps are next. And here's the last enemy you want to run into, the Dark Dryad. So, luckily he's not using medical herbs like those palette swap. The Dark Stump was using the Killer Stump. Alright, but now it's daytime, so let's head on into the mining town. We're going to, I'll use the Lamp of Darkness right away, because you can only save here during the day, so we'll talk with everyone during night, then stay at the inn. This is the grave of my wife Helga. Dear Helga, the time of our union may be approaching. And then we'll heal up at the inn, and then after that we'll can save our game. So my grandpa's an expert in manufacturing gunpowder, but it's prohibited now. So if we want gunpowder, he said we're gonna have to go into the mine, but it might not work. I don't feel good. I need no rest. Come back tomorrow. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Don't enter the mine if you cherish your life. When the foul gas began welling out of the mine, monsters began appearing. The mine was coughing. That mine should yield more gold. I won't give up. Cough, cough. And that lady's sleeping. We got some skeletons over here, and I guess these are their spirits. Of course, on those who raid our rooms, crackle, crackle. Same thing there. And the skeleton here, we've got to find out it's Pippin and that girl's father. A letter's held in one hand. Dear father, how are you? Are you coming back soon? Little Pippin misses you a lot. We're thinking of visiting you soon. It doesn't matter that we're walking in the swamp, because like I said, we're going to be staying at the inn, and that'll heal up all our hit points. But you lose, I think, 2 hit points every time you step in the swamp. Does the sign read? Or reads a sign. Post dangerous. Stay out. Well, let's stay at the inn, recover those hit points we lost fighting all those enemies and walking through the swamp. And just like that priest said up there, you know, he needs a rest, and he will get his rest, and he'll be able to save our game. This place, once a bustling town, is doomed. My wife died here too. This is Aktemto, a mining town. This guy says the same thing. Head into the mine. Mine is full of really tough enemies, but luckily it's a very short trip, and we'll be able to use Nara's outside spell to warp out when we get what we need. So foul gas start coming out of the mine, made people sick. That guy says the same thing. The gas also made monsters appear. I wonder if it's like The Legend of Zelda, the cartoon, where Ganon made monsters out of this like mist that he had in this like summoning jar. It's like the gas comes out and transforms into monsters. So we'll be encountering a lot of those monsters in the next episode when we actually head into the mine. But we're gonna make our save right here, just in case things go bad, because they can go bad in the mine. There's a reason why the sign's telling us to stay away. So take care, have a good one, and don't you stay away, because I want you back here for next episode. Take care. Bye.